Stories of Vedanta Monks, Volume 1. This book is a translation of Prachin Sadhuder Katha. I came to Vedanta when I was 14 years old in 1950, and I came in contact with many Swamis of the Ramakrishna Order. I officially joined in 1960. This book are the testimonies of the second generation monks. Ramakrishna is our source. Ramakrishna trained his 16 monastic disciples and few householder disciples who carried Ramakrishna's mission. Then came the second generation of monks. They did not see Ramakrishna, but they were trained by Ramakrishna's disciples. So this book will tell us how Ramakrishna's disciples trained them, and many stories of Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, Swamiji, and direct disciples. Some years ago, a desire came to put their stories in this book form. As I told you, I was connected with many monks. They are disciples of Holy Mother, Swamiji, Brahmananda, Shivananda, and other Swamis. But I am very fortunate, I at least met two persons who saw Sri Ramakrishna. One of them was the wife of Upendranath Mukherjee, was the founder of Bosumati, and Ramendra Sundar Bhakti Tirtha. He went with his father and met Sri Ramakrishna at the age of 12. So I met two persons who met Sri Ramakrishna. I came to America in 1971, then I returned in 1977 to visit from Hollywood. I took some tape recorders and I interviewed many Swamis, and some Swamis gave their diaries to me. So this book came from the verbal testimony, from the diaries, from the tapes, and from my collections. In this book we find the spiritual treasures. You will really appreciate that how Sri Ramakrishna's disciples trained these monks and how they carried Sri Ramakrishna's mission. The second volume has also been translated, which is under the process of editing. It will come in the course of time. I can tell you only, I can read to you that what was in mind, perhaps you may be interested. This is the cover of the book. Among them, I think four I did not meet. Swami Achalananda, Swamiji's disciple, Bodhananda, Swamiji's disciple, and Swami Ashokananda and Swami Akhilananda. Otherwise, all Swamis in this cover I met. Although we did not see Ramakrishna, Holy Mother, and the direct disciples, that second generation shared with us their life stories, including their spiritual disciplines and the struggles, spiritual experiences, methods of teaching, and the spiritual traditions, as well as the early history of the Ramakrishna Order. In this book, I have shared what I have heard and seen, learned and gathered from the senior monks themselves and from the diaries and verbal testimonies. We shall find a lot of things about this Ramakrishna movement in this book. And we shall learn Ramakrishna's spiritual tradition also. Whatever spiritual treasures I have collected from the senior monks of the Ramakrishna Order over the last 70 years, I pass them on to the present and future generations. Otherwise, these treasures would be lost forever. Before leaving this world, my conscience would be pricked for not completing this duty. In truth, the words of these great and wise monks of the Ramakrishna Order awakened peace in my mind and gave me enthusiasm to serve humanity. I hope these words of wisdom will impart the same to future generations. As a traditional Hindu monk begged his food from door to door, I collected this spiritual food from monks of the different centers of our order. It does not befit a beggar to be proud. It is the tradition among monks to share their madhukari, alms with others. That food is pure, and pure food makes the mind pure. The pure spiritual food in this book will purify others. Christ said, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." These are the words of God. Thank you.